1 second. What's good? You
This
good?
is Palmetto Star, the Ratchet Revolutionary, and host of Too Raw for TV.
If you hear my voice, then you're part of the revolution. Welcome to the new world. I'm your host, Ratchet Revolutionary, but you can call me Prophet, Palmetto Star. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm on there. It used to be the bird. Now it's the N word, but I'm on Black Twitter at 2 Raw for TV Radio. That's the number 2, RAW, the number 4, TV Radio. Hit me up. The fight, the right to be white, is a fight for light skin phenotypes. That's a provocative title. If you know what a phenotype is, and we're going to get into that, this is one of the most explosive things. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's really talking about what these racial destinations are. You just see the racial destination known as white getting so weird. Now there's Asians in there. Now there's Mexicans. Now there's black people with wavy hair. What is happening with white and this ambiguous definition of race? It's not white. It's a phenotype. And we're going to talk about that plus so much more. And we have professional public speaker. She was a spokesperson for a water campaign that went super viral, changed the world. She has been a guest on many shows, but she is back here for the third installment of our classic series, The Dinosaur is Dead, the one and only newest creative director of Too Raw for TV, AtPeace Makita. Hey.
What up, though? Can everybody hear me okay?
I hear you fantastically. I hear you great.
Okay.
And I want to say this: congratulations, round of applause. Remember that? But yeah, round of applause because you are the newest creative director of Too Raw for TV.
Yeah,
He has
no.
taken the platform to just great spaces. We have done so much. Conscious Kickball has been going crazy and is definitely has her hands and imprints and all of that. So congratulations to you on
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity. It was your idea. Let's put that
yeah,
on
I said
record.
that. I mean, I didn't know that you were a form. This is the crazy part. Now, hold up, back up. We got to back up and tell this true story. Because look, we were talking. We had brainstormed. I think the second show that she was on with Too Raw for TV, and we were talking, and I said, you know what? Just give me X amount of months, and I'll put you on as creative director. Needless to say, she heard that, right? And she wasn't waiting for X amount of months. She just let me know that she was available for that. And I was like, you know what? Let's make it happen. So we made it happen. And thank
That
you.
ain't how I remember it. I just remember you bringing it up, like during our second, no,
Yes, yes.
our second recording. I remember you saying, "That's all right, because I'm gonna sign you up to be our creative director," and I was like, hold up, Wody. Let me get a platform first. Let me get a page first. And then you said it again in passing. And then I don't know, it came around the third time and you were serious. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
that's how I remember it. But
Oh, well, that's
it was
what's
your idea. You planted the
those
seed.
are good memories.
You definitely
And
planted
that
the
that
seed.
definitely
You definitely
definitely
planted the seed for the idea. And I just I only take projects that I believe in. So I've been a creative director for some really great projects that are thriving and doing well in the world, you know. But I only take projects that I believe in. So I believe in Too Raw for TV. We definitely need a platform like this in the, you know, in the world and in our community. So I'm very honored to be a part of the management team, and you know,
Yes, hey.
everybody,
Hey,
they,
I am honored for you to be on board. To Rover TV is more than a radio show. You guys know it's a movement. We started off internet radio, not only like one of the first conscious podcasts, one of the first podcasts ever, just one of the first podcasts. You know, so just seeing how it's growing and seeing the expansion and showing, and people are seeing this. Like everything we've been talking about on this platform, on Too Raw for TV, has been happening. Epstein files happening, you know, mass deportations happening, the whole pandemic happening. That happened. And we said it beforehand. We said it enthusiastically. We said it with our chest, and we were chastised for it. Now we're here, and all the conspiracy theories are true. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, something that's not a conspiracy theory that is just so easy to see is how watery this destination of white has become. You have everybody swimming in those waters. You got Ethiopians, Somalians, and Mexicans, and you know, a lot of people wonder how these, uh, and of course, on right wing circles, like they talk about this same scam, this so called scams in Minnesota that from Somalians, right? But lo and behold, guess what racial destination those Somalians get to check because they're North African?
white.
And that's white. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the and that is the key to get in this scamming world, this Jeffrey Epstein Island world. That's like the first door you can unlock. You have to unlock. You have that. You get automatic good credit score. Everybody knows it in America, but they say it's not true. Um, you get preferential treatment on job resumes. You get guaranteed goodies and giveaways and all sorts of stuff from pink power terrorism, aka white supremacy. Oh, and you get out of free jail card. Imagine that. This shit is monopoly. It is a big monopoly board, you know, and you're landing on Park Place every single day, bro. Out here in Atlanta, that's
White privilege is definitely a real thing. You know, I brought up before um, the documentary. Now I can't even think of the name of it. The Great Whitewash. So I brought that documentary up before, and you know, there's plenty of books and literature out about this very fact. You know that white privilege is a thing, and most people, including white people, don't even realize it. It's like a water that doesn't. It's like a fish that doesn't realize it's in water. You know, it's just a hapstance. Um, so yeah, I mean it's a real thing. But like you said, it comes with so many privileges.
mm-hmm.
Anybody can claim it because I've claimed it before just to see if I could, and I could. I was like, oh, okay. The lady was asking me all my information, and she was like, "And what ethnicity, or are you a black woman or something like that?" And I was like, "I'm white." And she said, "Okay," and she just marked like, I just wanted to see if I could do it, and it actually is a thing.
Yeah.
So anybody can claim it, and like I said before, from the documentary, The Great Whitewash, they break down the history of where the term white and black even came from.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've traveled overseas. I don't know about you, but our viewers, I'm sure people traveled overseas.
Yeah.
This white, black, there is a light, dark thing overseas, but there is not a white, black thing.
The white black thing is distinctly American. It comes
It's
from America.
distinctly a westernized philosophy. It is not
Right.
a genetic, like law, a natural law, or anything like that. So,
No, no, and then when you go to Europe and talk to actual Europeans, in which I have talked to actual people from the Caucasus Mountains, Caucasians,
mhm.
and they go by that. They're from. They'll say I'm Caucasian. They're Asian.
Yeah, I worked in
But
the
they
corporate.
know white is a racist thing. They're that they go. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they don't like it.
They know it's racist. They're like there's like portions of people in Europe that use that terminology, and they automatically are deemed completely racist.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
when I worked in the corporate world, I worked in the financial field, and they were very particular about that term. They didn't like being called white. They prefer Caucasian, and I've
Mm,
met, even when I was in the military, it was like that too. I met plenty of people that was like, "Do not call me white. I'm Caucasian."
mm.
Hmm.
So yeah, the waters have got murky.
They have.
They got
Absolutely
murky.
have.
You know what I'm saying? I think about that picture. It was a horrible picture of that man that was pouring poison or bleach or something into the water when the black children were in it on the integrated.
I
Yeah.
ain't worried about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wish I. You know what? I just thought about that right now. But that's how murky these waters are.
What?
That's how murky these racial waters are.
Where
Right.
was that at? And he was where was it? In the States?
That was in the States. Oh, we're in the social media friendly revolution. If you didn't know, this is the social media friendly revolution. Have a couple more minutes for you to see
Uh,
this live on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X, YouTube. If you're watching it on there, you only have a couple more minutes. We're going to run this video and talk about genomes and phenotypes. The right to be white is a fight for light phenotypes.
mm-hmm.
Genotypes and phenotypes are two words you've probably heard if you're studying genetics. But what do they actually mean? Genotype is the genetic makeup of an organism. It's like the code or instructions written in DNA, while phenotype is the physical appearance or traits you can actually observe. So for example, if a plant has the genes capital T, or capital T, small t for tallness, that's its genotype. And because of that, the plant grows tall. That's the phenotype. Think of it this way: genotype is the recipe, and phenotype is the final dish. Also, remember, two organisms can look the same, but have different genotypes behind the scenes.
Mm.
So what helped me was genotype is the gene and phenotype is the physical. So that
Yeah.
helps to kind of remember the two differences. And we're definitely going to get into a very real and raw conversation over on Too Raw for TV. Make sure that you hop over there if you want to hear the rest of this conversation, because we really need to get into how society is changing.
Mm.
A lot of people think that that it's still the old way, but there's a whole new psychology, a whole new mind fuck. Can I say that? Can I say that on these social media streets? It's a whole new mind screw, man.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to pay attention. It's not just about white and black anymore. It's about who passing.
What's crazy, Makita, it's that it would never was really about white or black ever.
Ever.
They just
It's
created
always
this.
a mind screw.
It's a completely created scenario
It
that
was
is a
just a
program.
whole psychology game.
Yeah, it's a whole program.
Government and this society in particular, Western society in particular, is
Right.
very infatuated with and set on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
We're not fighting white versus black because
mm-mm.
we are the white and we are the black. So what are we fighting against? Once you realize that you are all that you are interconnected to everything, that you have the complete control of everything, anything and everything will happen for you that you would like. And we're talking about that plus so much more. The right to be white is a fight for light phenotypes. This is the third installment of The Dinosaur is Dead with Makita, AtPeace Makita. And you guys, if you're on social media right now, I hate to say it, but you're missing out. You're missing out because we're only on Two Raw for TV. Get the app. Matter of fact, when you get the app, join the Conscious Kickball sign up. Get in there. We have a couple more slots for team members, a couple more slots for cheerleaders. But you think that's going to happen at the beginning of March? The floodgates are open. Conscious Kickball. Ugly Money Nietzsche is going to be out there for the Ugly Money podcast. Me, Crumb, and a host of others. It's going to be an amazing, amazing experience on 404 Day, a holiday in Atlanta. So get your tickets, get the cheerleading or kickball with us at 2rawfortv.tv. See the link, hit the link.
And also, I want to say, Sweet Spot. The Sweet Spot is happening in the weekend. So check it. If you want to come out and see some really great performers, poetry, some music, eat some good food, mix and mingle with some great people, then you definitely want to join us on March 17th at St. Patrick's Day at 6 p.m. at Bakari's Pizza and Kava Lounge. So make sure you join, get your tickets. The QR code should be popping up at some point, and make sure you scan it and get your tickets. And you can register for the kickball and for Fire in the Booth at the performance on March 17th at Bakari's. So make sure you're there, honey. Register early.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because you do not want to miss the rooftop dinner.
Rooftop dinner. That is.
Listen.
That itself.
Dinner about to be dinner partying, okay?
And this is somewhere, just shows what the quality is of what's happening there. This is a unique view of the whole city of Atlanta. This is the same rooftop that the mayor of Atlanta comes to speak to his constituents. So this is going to be a powerful, powerful thing. And you get it exclusively if you sign up. Mm-hmm. Sign up. That's an exclusive thing. Giving out jerseys, giving out cheerleading, bonbons, and all that. So
we'll be live from the rooftop.
Live from the rooftop.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but hold up. Guess what? Mm-hmm. You got to go to 2rawfortv.tv right now to experience that. Take it and go get the app. Come on. Let's go. The right to be white is a fight for light phenotypes. And the revolution will not be televised. It's Too Raw for TV.
Atlanta, she's back. Artist, model, and international speaker AtPeace Makita is back, better, and bringing you Atlanta's next installation of dynamic artistry with the Sweet Spot Poetry Lounge, nestled in the heart of historic HBCUs in Atlanta's reviving West End district. Pull up, the stage is open, the mic is live, and the energy is ripe. This week's feature artist comes straight